Two guys who have recently become a part of OCW as a team, the Dirty. They want to end the shot that Matt Taylor has at becoming a double champion here in OCW, and they've got their chance tonight if they can win this match and advance in the tag title tournament.
They are by far one of the hottest tag teams on the independent scene today. Bulletproof Brandon Edwards, the one-man militia, Austin Manix, and they're facing two guys that they are very familiar with tonight.
This is interesting because you look at this and you see the other side of it. Orlando Christopher, who's going to come out here with Matt Taylor in a second, partners for tonight. To my knowledge, have not been partners in the past, but Orlando Christopher's a guy who, like Matt Taylor, other promotions throughout the Midwest, very familiar with the Dirty. Like I said, these two guys, Orlando Christopher and the OCW champion, Matt Taylor, no stranger to one another, no stranger to the two guys in the ring, and I have to imagine they might have a couple of hiccups with being a first-time team, but they're kind of joined in their hatred of the Dirty.
Yeah, but that chemistry isn't there like there is with the Dirty. The Dirty, they're like brothers. They know each other inside and out. Like you said, this is the first time these two guys have tagged together, Orlando Christopher and Matt Taylor, although they both have had their run-ins with the Dirty up and down the independent scene. And for anybody who's never seen Orlando Christopher before, let me tell you, keep your eyes on this guy. He is like a daredevil in and outside that ring.
And what's interesting about him for me is that not only is he a daredevil, but he's become much smarter. He talks about, and we've had him on our podcast, where when he mentions his earlier days, a couple of different monikers, and about how he took unnecessary risks. Now when he takes the risks, it's more of...
Oh, they're calculated.
They're exactly calculated, and they're big, and he'll need that if he's going to knock off two guys who, well, at one point he was riding up and down the road with, in Austin Manix and Brandon Edwards.
Austin Manix is looking jacked, is he not?
Yeah, there's something in that water up there. And immediately, the fans pointing out that they are not big fans of the state up north.
And nobody's big fans of these fans.
And it's probably going to make the Dirty kind of more angry, I should say, at Matt Taylor. Look at the colors that the OCW champion has on.
It's like poking a bear with a stick. Is that a good idea?
I mean, if you're Matt Taylor and you can back it up, and you've been the OCW champion for as long as he has, I think you can get away with it. If it was you, probably not. The official checking out to make sure that Manix, the one-man militia, is not carrying any kind of extra ammo, if you will.
He does have two guns with him.
And he's got a bazooka on the other side of the ring with him. See what these two... Well, I guess I'll wait till Mr. Manix's figure is finally done undressing the fans out here.
He's about ready to go out there and smack the taste out of one of the mouth.
That'll go viral in no time.
Probably knock out the one tooth that got left.
Wow. I hope that when we return to this arena in Akron on the 22nd of April that someone takes umbrance with you about that phrase.
Takes what?
Takes issue? Read
Why
a dictionary.
Did you say that?
Read a dictionary once in a while.
Nobody watching this knows what umbrous means.
Improve your vocabulary. Christopher.
Improve your face.
In charge early. Now he'll tag in the champion, Matt Taylor,
These guys went one-on-one last month.
Taylor's
2
another
months
one.
ago. I'm sorry. Was in November, was it not?
Taylor's another one, yes, at the Thanksgiving show. But don't sleep on him because we've seen he can put your lights out in a hurry. Now he's
Matt Taylor's going to regret this.
going for the innovative way to start the clapping chant. It's one way to do it if you're the Dark Star. And the tag team wrestling, at least early.
Everybody thinks Matt Taylor's this great guy, but right there, come on, he's a jerk. He's kind of a jerk.
That was smart tag team wrestling.
And speaking of jerks, here's Orlando Christopher.
I remember when you guys used to be on the same page.
Yeah, then I bought a new book.
In comes Bulletproof Brandon Edwards, and right down he goes. Orlando Christopher in charge of his former friend. And it's the non-traditional tag team that looks like they've been together for a while here early on. Now Edwards backed up into the corner. Not a guy in Matt Taylor you want to take those chops from. How fast he sent him across the ring. And the champion, now 17 years in the business, going strong. Trying to ask Brandon Edwards, hey, where do you think you're going?
Well, Brandon Edwards probably feeling like he is under fire right now.
This is say he's bulletproof. Right now he's not punch-proof.
He's still standing though.
He might not be for very long. Taylor has been in charge this entire time. And beautiful floating suplex right in the center of the ring, but Edwards able to kick out at 2, but he's on the wrong half of the ring and can't find his partner. Taylor, however, is able to do it with no problem. With Orlando Christopher, who's now got a full head of steam and kicks what used to be the beard of Brandon Edwards. Probably kicked it about halfway off his face.
Now you're in trouble.
Question how much of that was on instinct, and he was able to just, there you see, he might be missing a tooth or two. Fans firmly behind Orlando Christopher and Matt Taylor. They don't like the dirty one bit.
And this is part of the tag team tournament, is it not, Nicole?
Yes, it is. So we've had some good matches in this tournament to decide the new OCW Tag Team Champions.
Nothing fancy about Austin Manix, is there?
No, just sheer brute force. And Orlando Christopher saying, hey, I got some of that for you. Just stomping away at the one-man militia. Oh! Effective as well. Cannonballs right into the corner. And it doesn't matter which member of the Dirty is in this match. Neither one has fared real well here in the last couple of minutes.
Total close fist.
Not even anything fancy about it. Just clubbing the face. And there's the... We talked about the Dirty earlier on. They've been together for a while. And down goes Manix.
That barricade is getting a lot of work tonight.
Yes, it is. We've hit, if we're going all the way around, we've hit 2 of the 4 sides now. And Christopher now just trying to punish.
Brought Brandon Edwards in the hard way.
Edwards extended a hand. That seems more like it. Now shoots Christopher off the ropes, and he's back in charge of that side kick. A little acrobatic offense there.
Oh, not again!
Down goes Manix again. He might be better served to just stay down for a couple of minutes.
All I know is when he gets up, he is going to be irate.
And he's not going to be thrilled about this either. Double drop kicks right to
I wouldn't be either. The
Brandon
referee
Edwards
needs to get one of these guys out of the ring.
Well, one of them is going out, not the way you were talking about. But Taylor up and over, takes out Austin Manix again. And look how far back that he's knocked that barricade. The folks in the front row are probably super nervous right now. what Taylor's.
I think Orlando hit Brandon on the outside on the opposite side.
Yeah, because now he's given up and he's said, hey, let's torture Austin Manix for a while. I think he realized that Manix was actually the legal man because you remember he was in and he kind of got back body dropped by his own partner. Manix with the leg drop from Orlando Christopher, able to fight it off for just a 2 count. And it's amazing at this point that the Dirty is still in this one, given that the beating individually and now collectively is they've each taken.
It's not amazing because I'm telling you right now, these guys are a couple of legit badasses. There's not a bigger badass on the independent scene right now than Austin Manix and Brandon Edwards.
I would dare say the guy across the ring is doing pretty well.
He's doing pretty well, but he's not the Dirty.
And the blind tag, Christopher never saw it. Now's your question. Why doesn't the official get Austin Manix out of there? He's not legal. Right down goes Christopher in the center of the ring. The awkward cover from Brandon Edwards. Trying to explain to Matt Taylor that he did in fact make the tag, which in this instance is correct. And Christopher now is the heap in the center of the ring. As Edwards is so different with how he brings you his offense. He's so, for lack of a better term, he's so unorthodox. He's going to have a knee drop come at you, but it's going to be from such a different angle that I think you're used to, that you look up and go, oh, he just got me 3 times.
And that's what makes him unique. That's what makes him something special here on the independents.
At least for now, he's used the smart way. Used tag team wrestling. The blind tag has put him back in control. Now into the wrong corner. Face first goes Orlando Christopher. He's just being beaten by the Dirty.
And I've seen that look on Austin's face before. He's about had enough.
Well, he's been thrown out on half the ring already. He's been slammed into barricades. He's been back body dropped inadvertently by his own partner. Now he's going to give the referee a bit of what for.
It would not surprise me if he just did not punch that ref right in the mouth.
It wasn't the ref, but it was Matt Taylor that he just took a shot and knocked to the floor. As you see in the corner, he goes for the cover. It was his partner who was throwing fists to Orlando Christopher while he was hung across the ropes. Just clubbing Orlando Christopher. It's been an effective strategy for Austin Manix the last handful of years. Just try and club a guy until he quits.
I'm telling you, badass.
Well, he looks like it right now. As the Dirty trying to figure out.
Who would you rather not meet in the dark alley? Pretty boy Matt Taylor and Orlando Christopher, or the Dirty?
I would prefer not to meet anyone in any dark alley. I don't know where you've been.
That's not
but
what it says in the men's room.
Well, stop writing that. Oh, Edwards. He just
look at that. That's some nice.
Oh, his foot's on the rope right in front of the official.
Well, the ref hasn't seen anything else tonight, so he figured, why not? Let's see what happens.
Now he's going to make sure of it. Taylor, right to the face of Orlando Christopher, and you see his hand held behind his body. I don't know that so much that wasn't just a twitch with as hard as he just got kicked in the face.
If he doesn't have a concussion,
I would believe it. Up and under he goes, able to save himself for now, but he crawled the wrong way. Back goes Edwards. This was the chance for Christopher to get to his corner and make the tag, but Austin Manix put a stop to that. Sends the OCW champ all the way out to the floor. I gotta wonder how much of this maybe stems the animosity between Austin Manix and Matt Taylor from the match they had a couple of months ago, where Manix was so close but couldn't get the job done.
Look at Orlando Christopher. He's all but out.
And right in the center of the ring, too. Edwards. Oh, no, he found a second wind. He'll fight him off, but the problem is, there you go.
He's in the ring with Brandon Edwards. That's the problem.
Well, the problem is that even if he was on the wrong side of the ring. He was in the Dirty's half of the ring.
Got news for you, McCormick. When the Dirty's in the ring, it's all their ring.
Not only has Matt Taylor been out there for quite a long time, as Christopher has taken vicious suplexes like that for 5 or 6 minutes. Also, twice, Manix has come over and punched him in the face and knocked him off the apron. Or done exactly that. It's not been a good time to be either Matt Taylor or Orlando Christopher here in the last handful of minutes. Now you don't want to be Manix, jawbreaker. That might be the only thing that'll keep him from yelling at these fans. Up and over on the sunset flip. 1, 2.
And don't forget, don't let it get lost that the winner of this advances in the tournament for the OCW Tag Team Championships. Something that I'm sure the Dirty has their sights on is probably the only reason they showed up.
It's probably true. Well, that and to try and hurt people. There's that too. Edwards up to the top. Christopher laying flat on his back in the middle of the ring. And they say Edwards was feeling froggy, but when he leaped, there was nobody there.
It looked like his wrist snapped back too when he hit that canvas.
Yeah, nothing went right for him there as Christopher tries to almost will himself into the corner. Able to crawl inch by inch. Oh, and he made the tag. Here comes the Dark Star with a full head of steam. And there goes Austin Manix. Now goes Brandon Edwards as well. Both up and down. Taylor. That running single leg kick to the face. This usually signals the end. There's the super kick right to the face. Cover 1, 2. And Manix able to recover to keep his team alive. Now he's not the legal man. Doesn't matter, I guess. Taylor will set him up with the suplex.
What was
into
that?
The cross body. And he goes for the cover. What? What is that? Brandon Edwards just headbutted the official. How is that not a disqualification?
He didn't headbutt him. Trust me, if Brandon Edwards headbutted that guy, he'd be out.
Speaking of out, there goes Orlando Christopher.
He just kind of moved him out of the way. Gave him a little nudgy nudge.
You need to get your glasses checked.
It doesn't matter because they were pinning the wrong guy anyway.
Knee to the face, and unbeknownst to Brandon Edwards, the high back elbow from Orlando Christopher. And I think if Manix is a kicker in the NFL, that's good from about 65. Taylor in control, but Edwards the legal man.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure Austin's the legal man.
Oh, and he hit that big cutter from all the way across. Frog splash.
You're
1,
right. Edwards
2.
Definitely Edwards.
And he didn't get the cover to go. All sorts of things have broken down here.
I bet nobody knows who the legal man is at this point. Pretty sure that's why the ref's letting it go. He's lost track.
Last I checked, it was Edwards and Taylor. Doesn't matter. Christopher, what has he got? Oh! Both down to the canvas, face first. And neither member of the Dirty really staying down for very long in this match.
Yeah, you can do all the fancy flips you want, but a punch in the mouth. That'll take you right out every time.
That'll help. Christopher wants to go for the tornado DDT. I think he was thinking about trying to use Manix as a springboard, and inadvertently Manix helped him out when he shoved him off that jump. Not for long though. Manix up top. Christopher inadvertently kicked the official.
Stupid ref.
And down goes Orlando Christopher on that TKO. There's one man still on his feet. It's that guy, Matt Taylor. Up at the top. Double stomp to the back of the head. Unfortunately, I believe it's not the legal man. What? And wait, why? What is he doing here?
Letting the champ know.
What? Come on. What kind of number one contender is that? 1, 2, and 3. Are you serious? It's a great match, and that's how it comes to an end.
Told you that kid wanted.
So the Dirty
Advance.
move on here in the OCW Tag Title Tournament, but the man you see in the entryway with the OCW champion is not the champion of this promotion. He is, however, the number one contender, Jackson Argos, and I believe that might not have been the smartest thing the young Canadian has ever done, because now when he has to pay the piper and face Matt Taylor, pretty confident in telling you that the Dark Star is going to remember that.
Tell you what, the Dark Star's not going to do. Be one half of the OCW Tag Team Champions.
Unfortunately, you're right. The Dirty move on.